Hey guys! Okay, so it's the 16th of September and we are located where the storms are. Yes, my phone is crooked. I'm going to switch the camera view. We are going to travel out to Food Lion. I called to see if they were open and we have to get some stuff that we ran out of. 6 people in one house, it kind of goes quick. So, I figured I'd take you guys along, let you see on my end where I'm at, kind of damages or flooding, whatever it may be, because I'm not sure. I haven't been out. So this is going to be an adventure for us. Disclaimer, I do not own rights to music you may or may not hear. I do have one of my 4 children with me. I am not holding the phone. The phone is in a phone holder for cars. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around, so if you comment or whatever, I'm not going to be able to respond to it because I am not going to take my eyes off the road. But I thought this would be a little different. Many places were impacted by Florence. We were, but not as bad as many others. So this is the in-between. And I thought I would share. And that's kind of why the phone's at an angle, because if I would have just done it straight when I flip the camera, you won't see what's going on in front of me. So, we'll get started. I haven't even left the driveway yet. I wanted to make sure I did the intro before we left. So, we're off. I know it's probably very blurry. It's very foggy out. So, I can't accommodate for that, but it is. I mean, so in my yard we have a lot of tree limbs down. Old dead trees. Excuse me. I am going to go the back roads just to kind of see and survey what's going on, mainly because we live on back roads and I want to see what, and if when my children go back to school, what they're going to be facing on the bus. So far so good. But I mean, as far as us and how we were impacted, you guys, we really weren't impacted majorly. We were very blessed. Like I said, tree limbs down, very, very high winds, a lot of rain, and we never lost power, thankfully. We were very blessed this storm. I did offer for people to come to our house if they needed to use the restroom, take a shower, make something to eat for their family. If they could get here, they were more than welcome to come. I mean, it wasn't really anything major for us. It seemed like a really bad thunderstorm, and we're almost at the end of our road, so that's kind of what I'm getting for our area in general. Road, I do see tree limbs down, a lot of debris, but nothing major. I do know, I think roughly 30-45 minutes up the road, someone's house was basically torn in half. I've never hid from you guys that I do spellcrafts, I do tarot cards and things of that nature. I did cast a protection spell over my family as well as myself. And I think that's probably had something major to do with how we were impacted, because our neighbors went without power for like 3 hours, and our power never went out, which I thought was really crazy. So and I told them they could come over if they wanted to, but they're older, so they were like, no, kids are loud, I'll stay home. So I made the offer. That's all I could do. So, but right now, the road we're taking right now, honestly, is heading towards the dam up near our house. I want to see if it busted again. If it did, they'll have the road blocked. I'm going to give Adam the phone, and I'm going to let Adam hold it, because my phone is being a bitch and keeps saying rotate the device. Got it? So, but what I was saying is we have a little lake up the road from our house, probably about, I don't know, 10 miles at most. and we're going up this way to see if it busted. This will deter a lot of the traffic if it did, and it will also phase whether or not children go back to school. At this point, it's not even about them going back to school, it's about their safety. As you can tell so far where we are, there's not a lot going on. Really not a lot going on out here. We do still have a lot of rain coming in. The winds have died down quite a bit though. But I know that we're not out of the woodwork yet, because after it stops raining, the rivers and stuff are going to start rising more than they already have. So that can make it a little bit more difficult for us. But as of right now, we're good. Windows are getting foggy. You see it? You can speak, son. You don't have to be quiet. So we're coming up on the dam in a minute. We'll see what, if any, damages to that area have been done. When we had Hurricane Matthew and Hurricane Fran years ago, the dam broke, and they rebuilt it both times. So it'll be interesting to see if it held up. It looks like it has. Ouchie. Pan that way. There you go. Okay, so he turned the phone because we're getting ready to pass over the dam. You'll see it in just 1 second. Right here, down. It's very full. As it rises, it may flood the road. It normally does.
That's a lot of boats.
Yeah. A lot of times when there's flooding or people suspect flooding, they'll bring their boats up on the grass as far as they can so that they don't lose it. Again, we're still taking the back roads, you guys, and it's mainly just to kind of see what's going on. In the little area where we're at, there's really not been that much damage that I know of. It's just more, common sense driving as opposed to always being in a hurry. You gotta leave those few minutes early. You gotta make sure you're being observant and vigilant of everything that's going on around you, especially looking at water on the road to make sure you don't hydroplane. I know it's not over yet. I know many people are still being affected by the storm, Hurricane Florence, but so far for us where we are okay. I get a lot of messages and emails, especially messages through Facebook and Instagram, asking us if we're alright and things like that, so I thought this might help clarify for people, and we could just move on from it and try to make everything the best we can. If there's somebody that needs a place to lay their head and they're without power, hit me up. You're more than welcome to come. So I think that's probably it for right now. I don't want to bore you guys too much, and I will talk to you guys later.